Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss Season 4, or Part 4, of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. This is a Netflix original show. This is a counterpart to CW's Riverdale, as well as Katie Keene. I forget what channel that was on. But there's so many Riverdale references and Glenhead's references in this particular Part 4 of Sabrina. This is the final season. It is done. No more. I do not understand why it ended, why it was canceled. It is so... As far as I'm concerned, this is more important than Riverdale when it comes to representation matters. You know, you have the character of Theo being a trans guy, out and proud, he, him pronouns. You know, it's very LGBTQ community positive. There's queer characters all around. Everyone's queer in the show. It is... Representation matters, and to get rid of another representation matters show, it just, I don't get it. I understand that COVID-19's pandemic, decimated the film industry, and I know a lot of shows did have to get canceled because of filming schedules and things of that nature, that it wouldn't work out fiscally and responsibly, safety-wise. It just wouldn't work out. So I'm hoping that is the real reason as to why Sabrina has ended, but that was a rough finale. It was rough because you could tell it was rushed, but if that was always endgame, they could have gave it another season, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I liked it. I liked it a lot because it was unexpected. I give it that. We start off the season with the two Sabrinas, one of ruling hell and, one in the mortal world. And then you have the celestial world thrown into the mix. And, because there's two Sabrinas, obviously the cataclysmal apocalypse is here. And so the different realms are trying to collide, basically. And the Eldritch Terrors are also running amok because of Faustus Blackwood, releasing them in the last season, or starting to release them, or gain the knowledge of them. That's why he has now the Pilgrims of, whatever the hell his church is called now. It was interesting having that Caliban, Lucifer to Lilith relationship going on. It was interesting having Adam being born. It was interesting. I loved having the two Sabrinas together. It was fun. Having Nick and Sabrina get back together was really fun. It was cool having Robin and Theo having a lot of, intimate moments and heart-to-hearts. I thought that was neat. Having his hobgoblin friend come back into the picture was neat. It was hard to watch the end because it's the end, and to have, spoiler, and to have Sabrina Morningstar die in the void, and then Sabrina Spellman's soul being transferred to Sabrina Morningstar's body, and then to have the final Sabrina have to be sacrificed in order for the void to finally be gone, so that all the Eldritch Terrors are trapped in the void and done. And then in the hereafter, Nick joins her, Sabrina, because he decided to take a swim in the ocean of sorrow, and the undertow is pretty wicked, as he says. So it was a straight up Romeo and Juliet moment of the two young lovers, dying to be with each other in the hereafter. I didn't expect it, but I didn't hate it. The beginning of this season reminded me a lot of Teen Wolf because of the Darkness Miners looking exactly like Dread Doctors. I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, this show was very important. This show is very important. There's a slew of merchandise at Hot Topic for quite some time. I love this show wholeheartedly, and to have the original aunts of Zelda and Hilda, from Melissa Joan Hart's Sabrina, come into the picture as Aunt Hilda and Aunt Zelda in an alt reality kind of a thing within the void. I thought that was pretty neat. Having a talking Salem puppet was fun at some point too. A lot of nods to the early 2000s show, but this was a show of its own. This was a gory, sex, rock and roll filled, hardcore version of Riverdale. And it was fun watching the supernatural aspect. It was fun seeing the heaven versus hell scenario, the celestial versus infernal, can't talk, versus mortal. The trifecta, if you will, and then the goddess Hecate was a big part of this as well. So I will say bravo to everyone for bringing a glorious 4 of seasons. The first 3 were hardcore. The 4th was very subdued compared to the other 3, but it's done. Nicker in the hereafter. It's weird thinking about it. It's weird saying it. It's hard to say it. You know, this was a great show. He had an amazing, you know, cast of actors. So it's, what will they do next? It's fun seeing the different, you know, posts of everyone saying goodbye as well via the social medias. But man, I'm devastated it's over. I'm truly upset that it's over. Did you guys see the 4th? Did you mortals? I'll keep it that. Did you foolish mortals? There we go. See season 4, part 4 of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. What did you think? What did you think of the series as a whole? Let's talk about it. Mucho mahalo.